Greetings, Instagram family. I have Audrey here with me again. It's good to be with y'all. We hope y'all enjoy this chapter. We're going to be continuing on woman. That's what the chapter is called, woman. So, are y'all ready for it?
I don't think they're ready. They ready.
All right, anyway. Getting back to our subject, which is women. Me and Aja was talking, and she was telling me I should, say something about all the accessories that, women in our particular society feel that they need. And when I say accessories, I'm talking about eyelashes, the glue that you use to put those eyelashes on affects you. So I want you guys to consider something. You taking glue to put your weave on that's attaching to your scalp. That's glue. So you got glue on your scalp, glue on your eyes, and chemicals on your lips. What is that getting us? Come on, ladies. What do that get you for real? What it gets you is sick. And I would like Aja to say something about it, since, she's sitting here and she's a woman, because she the one to tell me, there's nothing wrong with being your natural self. Where did we get to the point that we no longer felt we was what we came here to be, satisfied with how we came? You chose the body that you're in. You chose, and your thoughts is what molds you into what you look like today. So then, if your thoughts is able to do that, then you're going to go against your own thoughts and then try to change that surgically. What are we doing? Because you're going to turn back into the same individual. Matter of fact, after you go through all that surgery, you turn into something that I don't know how women can look in the mirror and go, I look good. Because when I see a lot of it, I be like, they don't look right. Like, you can see that it's been lip plumping, neck. It's just a host of things that you guys do to yourself that's causing serious damage. And because we are so young in this tirade of making ourselves into I don't know what, we don't know what the outcome is going to be, because there's no studies to say, well, after 30 years of this is what's going to happen. Because 30 years ago, it wasn't happening. 20 years ago, it wasn't happening. But it's happening profusely now, where women feel like, oh, I need my butt bigger. Let me go get a new butt. I need some bigger lips. Let me go get bigger lips. What caused you to be dissatisfied with yourself? That's my question. All in all, be it male or female. Although we're talking about women, what will cause you to feel dissatisfied with who you are? If you want to be beautiful, have beauty inside of you. Project that beauty outside. Trust me, that's real beauty. That facade is like painting your house. No different. It's, the paint eventually is going to wear off, and then you're going to have to repaint it. You're not a house.
Well, even like on a more like direct level, you can paint a dilapidated house on the outside, and it looks like some of them hoarder like episodes, right? You can paint a dilapidated house, and it looks beautiful on the outside, and then you go inside, and it's terror.
Roaches, filth,
all kinds of things,
all kind of nastiness.
So it's really a metaphor for for our bodies. You can surgically or whatever, makeup, whatever, make this look a certain way, but really the work is on the inside, and then it projects outside.
Exactly.
So I just wanted to say, there's nothing wrong with adornments, right? I love jewelry. I like makeup. I'm hard pressed to find makeup that is all natural. And I know they have some out there, but I'm in Honduras, so it's not easy to get. It's definitely not here in Honduras. So I opt to go without because, once you start. So first of all, our skin is our largest organ. It's our largest organ, and it's absorbing it. So whatever you put on your skin absorbs, and then it eventually goes into your body. It goes into the bloodstream and so forth. So sometimes, we can have a great diet or we're eating alkaline, but then, we have weave on all the time, which we're covering our crown chakra. You have to let your crown chakra breathe sometimes. So I'm not against weave if that's what you want to do. I have braids in my hair right now, but you have to make sure that you're letting your crown chakra breathe sometimes. So the constant gluing, perms, we already know about perms. They have lawsuits going on all over the place now. Do you have ovarian cancer because you've been getting perms? So sisters, a lot of sisters with cystic fibrosis and all of those other, and thyroid issues and stuff. Are you perming your hair? You might want to check into that.
You definitely want to check into that.
Fertility issues. Are you perming your hair? You might want to check into that. The glue. Sometimes those glues are, everybody, body is not the same. So maybe sometimes those glues are more toxic to you than they are to someone else. But here, so now you're gluing here. And I know some of us sew in or whatever, but now we got the wigs, and so you're gluing here, right around your pineal gland in this area. Because remember, it's a pore. Your skin is a pore, and it's an organ, so it seeps, it moves. It doesn't just stay where you put it. Your body takes it in. Then you have glue here. I pray that it doesn't affect the sister's eyes like in years to come, because you put in something artificial and toxic right here
on your eyelid,
where your vision is, here and here around your eyes. Again, I think the sisters look lovely in lashes, and I've had lashes before too. I don't know, but I just, I choose not to keep it on all the time and have my body just ingesting this. If there's somebody out there that has an all-natural glue idea or all-natural way to keep lashes on, that's a good business. So we can help each other while we're still trying to have these adornments.
Right.
Makeup is another thing. So you're layering your face with makeup, and I don't know if you're sleeping with it, and all of that. All of the things you should consider. Look it up. Look up your favorite makeup item. Look up MAC and all of your favorite items. What's in there? Look up those items. What is in there? What are you putting on your skin? That again is your largest organ that your body is absorbing. You've got to be responsible with that, just as you're responsible with what you eat. And then of course, if we're getting butt injections and that's a whole nother silicone injections or whatever it is that you're getting to make yourself. So the only thing I would say is sister, what makes you want to have an idea of beauty that's other than what you naturally are?
Exactly.
And again, adornments are great. We've been doing this since the beginning of time. Mixing up colors and putting it on. That's cool. Shit, the sisters in jail know how to do some non-toxic makeup. My homegirl, shout out to Mimi, my homegirl, like that. Whenever I went to visit her in prison, she was always made up. And they were mixing up things, becoming scientists in jail. Because they didn't have the access to what everybody else has. But that's the good thing about at least that part.
And all we really saying is that, hey, look out for your health first. Because as you age, all those things become non-important, but because you use them like you did, now they become a part of your dis-ease in your body. Why? Because you put all these toxins in there, and how many of you really take time to fast and cleanse and fast and cleanse, because it's going to take a lot of that to get those poisons out of your body. Yeah. I mean, we don't want to be known for the people that destroyed their own self through what? Trying to be what? An idea of beauty? For women, beauty is your expression. It's like we was talking about before. It's how I watch just how she so different than I am when it comes to dealing with people. She's always caring. I'm always like, hey, the universe is gonna give everybody what they put in. If that's what they're getting, hey, nothing I'm gonna do about that. But she's always, well, what about, she always have that added part. Why? Because that's the woman's part. Our part as men, and we're gonna discuss that too, is to be good. You can say nudges, just going, hey, we're going too far in this direction. Let's go this way. But we're not here to be the guides of nothing. Women have the impetus to take us where we need to go. We just got to learn how to allow that energy to flow and not let it. Because women are out, they off the chain. Once they get something in their head or in their heart, they going for it. So we're there to say, hey, all right, we know this direction, but let's just go this way. Or let's just tone it down a little bit. What the hell ever. But women, you guys are the crux of everything that we are about. If you guys are not on point, how are we going to be on point? How are we going to direct you in an area that we don't know nothing about? We're supposed to be about life, both of us, about creating power. We have lost sight of that. We're trying to create, I don't know, look like Muppets. We all look like a bunch of Muppets, for real. I mean, I look at just how the men are dressing now. They all look like they dressing like Beatles, dressing like, what's his name? The guy?
Pee Wee Herman.
Pee Wee Herman. The brothers, all of them look like Pee Wee Herman with them little tight suits on and tight pants. And it's crazy what we have come to. Why? What happened to originality? I talk to people all the time. They go, oh yeah, ain't nobody like me. I'm original. Original what? I mean, for real, original what? An original idea of what they try to tell you are? Because to say that you are originally you, I know you're not telling the truth to me. Because I'm looking at you. And for y'all women, look, men are here to support. But we can't support foolishness.
Well, let me ask a question. Is there a lack of men that even have the vision to carry out what you just said? I mean, I'm not even talking about the numbers of male to female because
when women are about being who they are, the men that they're going to attract to themselves are going to be about who they are. Why? Because like attracts like. You can't attract that which you're not.
Right.
So, as far as how women display and present themselves, that's exactly what you're going to attract. How? Because it's not coming from your physical adornment. It's coming from your inner energy. Mm-hmm. That's what's going to attract the man who's going to come to you. Be it however he come, you attracted that. So remember, when y'all be like, boy, that nigga ain't shit. Think about what you saying. Because what you really saying is you ain't shit either. That's why? Because you attracted that not shit to yourself.
Yes. I like to say it like this. This is what I used to tell my girls. It's like fishing. If you're a fisherman, when you go in to get a certain kind of fish, you put the bait on your hook for that fish. You don't put, it's not one bait gets
for all fish.
It is
absolutely
the bait.
Right.
So you use what and you embody this person that you are trying to attract. The same thing as fishing. You put the right bait on the hook for what you going for.
Exactly. So what I'm saying now is that, hey, sisters and every other one, but I'm talking mainly to sisters because I'm a brother and I rely on sisters. We need y'all to step y'all game up and quit worrying about how your fingernails look and how your toenails are manicured and all the little pampering. I mean, nothing wrong with being pampered. I'm not saying, but when that's just your whole drive is to be a certain look, then you missing the whole boat. You ain't even on the dock.
And again, I would encourage us to think about, where does that image of beauty come from? What do you consider beautiful?
Go ahead,
if
Asana.
it's not you?
So what would you say about nail polish? Is that
Same
bad?
thing.
Or...
You have to find all natural nail polish. The same thing. Yes.
I'm a chemist
This
by trade, so
all of it.
I was making all natural cosmetics. Keyword was, I'm no longer in that business. Yet I know that there's all natural everything. You just have to be able to have the patience to seek it out and find it. And whatever the cost is, because what you're paying for now is going to cost you your life. So whatever the cost is that you want to present this outer exterior to be to however you want it to be, find a natural way to do that.
Seek it
All
out.
I'm saying.
Seek it out and find it, or you be the solution.
Yes, make
You know,
something to
some
say.
of this will hit us. I was watching I saw on Instagram the other day a sister who saw a pair of baby jeans. She saw a purse that was for $500 something, and it was a pair of baby jeans. She said, "This is some baby jeans sewed up." And she went to the secondhand store, she made the $550 purse for $2.50.
See, little things like that, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
When you open yourself up to step outside of the norm, don't be the norm. The norm is dying. Y'all better look around you. Look at the norm. What's happening to the norm? The norm is perishing like flies. Do you want to be part of that? Hey, I feel like the reason why you are hearing us right now is because you don't want to be a part of that. So what we're telling you is how not to be a part of that, how to be a part of what the whole universe is doing. I mean, to think, everybody want to be part of something great. When you represent who you are being something greater than anything they showing you on TV or anything they have talked about. Why? Because you're doing what the universe has called you to do, and nobody on this whole entire planet can do you but you.
And you know what just came across my mind was thinking about what we think is traditional, what's beautiful, right? But then we look at people who become masters in their discipline, and we still view them as beautiful. And I almost don't want to throw any names out there, but I do, because I want to kind of get it. Like when we think about Serena and Venus, like if Serena and Venus were not the tennis phenomenons that they are, how would we view how they look, right? But because they're on their discipline and because they master what they master, beauty comes with it.
That's right.
It comes with it. There, Viola Davis. You know, I've heard her actually talk about this. But we see the mastery of her discipline. She becomes beautiful.
Exactly.
The idea of beauty is already there. It's you.
It's you.
It's just how you bring what's in you out.
Exactly. It's just like every heavenly body up there shining. We supposed to be shining just like them.
Yes.
We don't need all the covering to shine. All we have to do is allow ourselves to be expressed through this physical body. Because we're not this physical body. It is just a vehicle.
Yeah.
A vehicle that we're supposed to care for. A lot of folks call it their temple. It is your temple because of what do it house? It houses your most holy of holy.
Yes.
So then if it's your temple, why would you defile it by putting poison all over your body?
Yeah, I would say we even do better for our cars, because you will not find somebody being able to sell you something for your car that's against what you understand. But you need gas, oil, tires. If somebody comes to sell you something,
yeah, I got these. I have these I have these lights that you can put on your front of your car that got these eyelashes on it, but it's gonna cost you about $130 more than the regular ones. You ain't gonna put that on. You be like, I ain't putting no damn eyelashes
I done seen
on
some
my
pink
car.
cars with eyelashes on.
Right, I mean, that's what I'm saying. That exists because it's real.
Right.
But the average person gonna go, are you out of your mind? I don't want to be folks making fun of me.
I think it's
But we
cute.
think of our cars more than we do ourselves. And it's not just what we put on our bodies. It's a lot of it comes from what we're putting in our bodies, make us believe that what we're putting on our bodies is making us beautiful. Because why? We have toxified our bodies, so what is our brain? Our brain is toxic. So,
calcified pineal gland.
right, so when it comes to really expressing your true womanhood, first start off with cleansing yourself. Bringing back your sobriety, being sober about what you're doing, being conscious of what you're doing every day.
Yeah.
Why would we not want to be conscious about who we are and what we're about? We're here as consciousness. This physical body only houses it. And the more conscious you become, the more you realize that this physical expression is malleable. You can make it look however you want. It's not nothing set in stone. We can change how we look from the inside out.
Yes.
That's our power. But when we lazy, like we are with everything, we always want to just patch it up. Like we do our bodies when they're sick. Oh, just give me these, let me get this opioid so I can get rid of this pain that my body is telling me something's wrong here, but it's hurting, so I want to mask the pain. But you're not getting rid of the reason for the pain. That's what we want to deal with. We want to deal with the cause so that we can change the effect. So let's start changing how we dealing with ourselves. I'm going to keep saying it because we got this way because of repetition. They kept telling us this is how you are. We look at the movies, we see it acted out. We look at reality shows, we see it acted out. We look at our friends, we see it acted out. So the only way we're going to change it is by doing the opposite, acting it out. But we have to find a point of change. We got to find a point where we can go, all right, I'm at this point, let me turn and then move that way. We can't keep doing the same things over and over and over again. It's not helping us. It's not helping your children. I mean, you look at your kids. For those of you who have them, what kind of life are we creating for them? What kind of image are we showing them that what it is to be human? When they look at a lot of mothers are more, I mean, you know, you have grandmothers in their 30s now. Grandmamas who are young, fit, looking good, and out partying. So then their grandkids are going, shit, grandma was about that life. And so what is that telling them? They need to be about that life. Why? Because youngsters learn from example. So be an example that when you look at it, you can go, I'm so glad that I lived a life in front of them that affected them in a way that now they have become an asset to whoever they come in contact with instead of a detriment.
An asset to themselves.
And mainly an asset to themselves, because when you an asset to yourself, you are that to everybody. When you love yourself, you're going to love everybody. So, people, I'm damn near want to plead with y'all women to help us brothers to raise our conscious level by watching you guys raise yours, because brothers gonna follow.
Yeah.
They gonna follow.
I was telling you in the nation, Minister Farrakhan says a nation can rise, higher than its women, than its woman. And where there are no decent women, there are no decent men. Like, pride yourself on being decent. Whatever
Exactly.
that means to you. Like, work on some decency, work on it. And you'll attract that
You're
in a
gonna
man.
attract it. Yes.
If that's what you so desire.
For real. And brothers, I'm just gonna say this because we're gonna have a chapter to talk to. We have to quit putting these messed up ideas that these white boys have put in our head, and we project that onto our sisters and be like, oh, girl, your ass is flat, you ain't shit. I mean, we got to stop this madness, man. I mean, because, ultimately, when you with a woman, you're not marrying her ass. You're not marrying her. You marrying the woman. However she comes, you marrying the whole package. So why would you want her to go out, oh, I want a woman with a big old ass, and then that ass get too big, and then you're looking at other women with smaller asses because this one got too big for you. Come on now, we don't know what even we want. We don't know what it is that we want. Because why? We not understanding who we are as a people. I'm going to keep hammering this in because it's about our being human. We're beings first, and then we're human. Because this is the earth suit that we have. So seek after your beingness. And the way you're going to do that is the techniques that we was talking about earlier. Taking time out for yourself, checking your internal dialogue, changing your routines, doing all those things that's gonna prompt you to change. Like I say, put your shoes on differently. And if you put your belt on that way, put your belt on the other way. Whatever the little change is, every little change is change. And so the little changes create total change. And it's a scripture that said it's the little foxes that spoil the vine in the same breath as the little foxes that can build it up.
And scientifically what's happening is like I always say, get in the shower and wash a different way than you normally would. Get in the car and go to work or wherever you're going a different way than you normally would. Come home a different way than you normally do. Because what you're doing is firing neurons in the brain, and you're creating new connections. Because once you do something over and over and over again, it becomes memory. And that's why sometimes you can drive home from work and you don't think about it at all, and you wind up right in your parking spot.
Don't even know how you got there. You're like, damn, I don't remember driving that.
On the phone, just doing whatever, because now you know the way home. And what you're going to do? Automatically go there. Break that up. Break up the monotony, start firing some new neurons in the brain, get some new activity going, which allows you to open up.
Yes. So, ladies, I want to hear you guys' comments because I'm rooting for you, for real. You know, when I was telling you about the women who I was living with that considered themselves dreamers, the thing that really impressed me about them wasn't what they done for me, it's what they was doing for themselves. They was about perfecting themselves. So in doing that, it looked different to me than what I was seeing. Because I could see what it looks like for a woman to perfect herself. Not only that, they was dreamers. And they showed me that they wasn't just talking about it. They took me out of my physical body and took me to a place where I know I was there. It wasn't like I had one of them dreams where I get up and go, oh yeah, that was a intense dream. No, I knew that my dream body had moved from where it was to a place that I could recognize, and I knew I was in my dream body consciously.
So astral travel.
So that's what they call it. People call it all kind of things, but what I'm gonna say is that power is resonant in women, and you guys have it in abundance.
Yeah.
But because you're not taught about it, why would anybody teach you about your power when they're trying to keep you a slave to them? A slave to fashion, a slave to ideas that is farthest from what we are. I'm about one thing. I'm about having us come back into the unity of ourselves so that we can produce power. Because once you experience that, there ain't nothing else to go back to. You are done. You are ready to evolve into something higher.
You got anything to say? No?
So, with that being said, since, hey, I'm going to tell y'all this too.
It's a light day today.
It is a light day because there's not that many people at Usha. So if you're trying to come, I would tell you this. You need to try to come now.
It's a good time. The weather is great. It's a little overcast today, but
It's
I actually
beautiful.
appreciate
It
it because the
feels
sun
good.
be.
I do have one about but I don't think you do this. The recommended for liver, pancreas, and kidney health.
Hey, like I always say, you know, when you go to my site, we have descriptions that tell you about how to deal with your pancreas, how to deal with your liver, how to deal with your kidneys. Hey, we here to help. You know, I mean, I don't call myself a healer. What I do is I help folks to understand how to heal themselves. I am a warrior in this life, pushing to be a man of knowledge, and I'm getting to that point because I've been a warrior all my life, and the kind of warrior that I've been ain't the kind that go out and shoot people and do all that. No, it's the kind of warrior that war against the stupidity that dwells within our own being. And when we eliminate that, when we win that battle, then we have won a great damn war.
And anybody who has questions like that for specific product information, just you can email him at alchemistasami@yahoo.com. Alchemistasami@yahoo.com, and we'll get back to you.
So, family, hey, until next time, we finna wrap this up because we got to go enjoy the rest of our day because the day is young. I don't know where you at, but here it's like 11:45 or something like that.
11:30.
So we have a lot of gardening to do. That's what we do. It's springtime, y'all. Get in your gardens. It's getting warm again. Go outside. Don't stay in the house.
Yeah.
Go put your hands in the dirt.
Put your feet in the dirt.
Hey.
We are going to do some episodes in our garden as soon as
Yes.
we have little baby seedlings
Oh,
in
yeah,
there right
we're
now, but
gonna-
once they,
We're going to give y'all a shot to see what they look like now.
yeah,
Probably next week if it's not that many people. Then I'm talking about here for me to come and talk to.
yeah.
We're going to go to the garden so y'all can see what it look like when it start and you can see what it look like when it's mature. So you can see for yourself how you can create your own environment where you can care for your family and yourself, where you ain't got to depend on nobody. So with that being said, thank you, baby, for your input.
Yes.
And I want to thank all my Instagram family for your support. I appreciate you guys going to my site, buying the products. Hey, I make them so that we can all be on the same frequency, so our vibrations can raise and we can do some wonderful things together. So peace out. Love y'all.
Peace, family. Just for stop.